Equivalent ratios and value in fractions. Now, a quick review. Ratio is the relationship between two like numbers or quantities expressed as quotient, which can be written in the form A over B. Now, equivalent ratios are ratios that have the same value. So to find an equivalent ratio, multiply or divide both quantities by the same number. It is the same process as finding equivalent fractions. Okay, so we have here an example. So finding an equivalent ratio of 5 is to 20. So here we multiplied 2 to both numerator and denominator and we get 10 over 40. So 10 over 40 is an equivalent ratio of 5 is to 20. And also here instead of multiplying we divide. So dividing 5 to both numerator and denominator, we have 1 over 4. So 1 over 4 is also an equivalent ratio of 5 is to 20. Example 1, 2 is to 3 is equivalent to 4 is to 6 and 6 is to 9. So rewriting this into fractional forms, we have 2 is to 3 or 2 over 3, 4 over 6, and 6 over 9. So taking 4 over 6, so multiplying it by 2. So notice here that we can cancel this one. So we'll be left with 2 over 3. Now, taking 6 over 9, multiplying it by 3. So here, notice that we can cancel 3. So we will be left with 2 over 3. So in this example, we have shown that these ratios or these three ratios are equivalent and can be simplified into 2 is to 3 or 2 over 3. Example 2. Claire bakes cookies. The recipe uses 3 cups of flour and 1 cup of butter, and she wants to make 3 batches of the recipe. To find how much flour and butter she needs, Claire can use equivalent ratios. So first, write a ratio for the number of cups of flour and the number of cups of butter. So we have 3 over 1 or meaning 3 cups of flour is to 1 cup of butter. Next, find an equivalent ratio by multiplying the numerator and denominator by 3 since Claire will make 3 batches of the recipe. So in this example, the equivalent ratio tells you that Claire will need 9 cups of flour and 3 cups of butter to make 3 batches of cookies. Let's answer this. Use the image below to answer the following questions. Question number 1. What is the ratio of the total number of marbles to the number of blue marbles? Find an equivalent ratio. So you have 5 seconds to answer this question. Your timer starts now. Time's up. So the answer is 66 over 18. So first, we need to count the total number of marbles and then the number of blue marbles. So there are 22 marbles all in all and 6 blue marbles. Thus, the ratio that we have is 22 over 6. Now, to get an equivalent ratio, I chose to multiply the numerator and denominator by 3 and I got 66 over 18. So it is one of the equivalent ratio of 22 over 6. You can multiply it by 2 or whatever number you want as long as you follow the rule. Question number 2. What is the ratio of orange marbles to blue marbles? Find an equivalent ratio. Timer starts now. Time's up. So, with the previous one, the process is still the same, but for this case, I divided the numerator and denominator by 2 and I got 2 over 3. So, an equivalent ratio of 4 over 6 is 2 over 3. So this is the reference of this presentation. Thank you.